welcome the boxer representing England, Akbar Mohammed Harris.
Harris Akbar, as I said, the #1 seed boxing for England in the red corner.
Please welcome the boxer representing Ireland, Molloy Kieran.
Kieran Molloy, the #8 seed of Ireland, makes his way to the blue corner.
Referee Milzazarek Slavomir from Poland. Judge 1 from Lithuania. Judge 2 from Bulgaria. Judge 3 from Finland. Judge 4 from Italy. Judge 5 from Serbia. In the red corner for England, Akbar Mohammed Harris. In a blue corner for Ireland, Molloy Kieran.
So Akbar got a bye and then beat Vensan Kurkarov of Bulgaria 4-1. Kieran Molloy, but in action a couple of times, beat a seed, Daniel Krotter of Germany 4-1. And then came up against Mario Tudor of Romania. That was stopped after, well, just over 2 minutes due to a cut to Tudor. And Molloy got it. The scoring of that partial round went his way. That was his 200th career win. That is some milestone to achieve. Won a bronze medal at the Euros in 2018. Akbar, gold medalist at the Commonwealth Youth Games in 2015. European Youth Silver in 2016. English and GB titles. And Akbar in the red is orthodox. Molloy of Ireland in the blue. Nice right hand there from Molloy as Akbar came in. Just caught him with that lead right hook. I remember seeing Harris Akbar for the first time in the junior ABAs in South London, Grove Park. That would have been 2014 probably. He was one of the standout fighters that day, him and Charles Frankham, who both won junior ABA titles. Frankham went on to do very well as a junior and youth pro fighter now. Akbar just short with that 1-2. Looking for the big overhand right there, Molloy didn't quite get it. Akbar winding up with the right hand himself from down by his knees almost. Again, he was just short. Good reflexes there from Akbar. Pulling that weight back. Left hand to the body there from Molloy. Head's almost coming together on the inside. Not been a massive amount of clean punching so far. Plenty of industry, plenty of energy from these two, lots of intent. But either they've been a little bit too far out or right on top of each other. Good uppercut on the inside there from Akbar. Found his range slightly better with the 1-2 there. Caught mainly by gloves though. Lead right hand was decent from Molloy, but Akbar came back with that little uppercut on the inside. Well, front feet are always going to clash when you've got an orthodox against a southpaw. There's no doubt about that. There's nothing deliberate about that from Akbar. He just ended up treading on the top of Molloy's foot. It'll almost certainly happen the other way around at some point. Decent 1-2 there from Akbar. He's got a lot of support. Over my shoulder to my right-hand side, and he seems happy with the way that first round has gone. Molloy did have some success himself in that round, though. It certainly wasn't one-way traffic. You wouldn't be able to say that. When Akbar did some good, effective work, Molloy usually had something to say about it. Akbar gets it across the board there, 10-9 to all 5 judges. I wouldn't disagree with that. But it wasn't a one-sided round. Molloy needs to win this second round now, though.
Seconds out.
So he needs this round, the fighter in blue. Molloy boxing for Ireland. He'll know that. Akbar of England in the red. 69 kilos. The number one on the GB squad at 69 kilos is Pat McCormack, who is right up there with the very best fighters in the world. And what you see at this European under-22s, this is the 5th time we've had it, 2012, 17, 18, 19, and then this year. What you often see are fighters who aren't the number one choice at their weight division with their national federation. They're looking to establish themselves as that in the near future, but they're not quite there yet. So most of these fighters are in that category. Not all. Most won't have been to Senior World Championships. Some of them have. Most won't have had the opportunity to qualify for Tokyo, although some of them did. In the main, that's what we're looking at, really, the next generation to an extent. Akbar with that nice wide stance. Molloy coming forward, but Akbar able to get back out of the way. Single right hand there from Akbar, just about made it to the target. Left hand to the chest there from Molloy. Akbar coming forward, kept moving forward there. The feet crossed, the technique went slightly, but as the feet moved, he pumped out those punches. And a point going from Molloy there, I think, for bringing the head in a little bit low there, possibly. Seems a bit harsh to me. Straight left hand there, strong left hand from Akbar. And that's terrible news for Kieran Molloy, because he's lost that first round and now he's had a point deduction. So even if he wins this with the judges, with all 5 judges, the best he will get in this round is a draw. Good 1-2 there from Akbar, who's just warming to his task here. Molloy with a left hand there, strong left hand. Really stepped into that one. Nice right hand there from Akbar, short right hand, and the cut's opened up there above the right eye, on the eyebrow there of Molloy. I think that was from a punch from the right hand. The heads did come a little bit closer together. The referee there, though, I think gesturing that was a head clash. I think he was gesturing that was a head clash. He did land a right hand there, Akbar, definitely. But then I think maybe the heads cracked together off the back of it. The doctor's been pretty busy in this competition throughout the course of the week. 47 seconds remaining in round 2, a round that Akbar has had the better of, and there's been that point deduction. And now Molloy picks up a cut as well, so things difficult for the Irishman in this one. Seen his teammate Dean Clancy go through a bit earlier. Terrific fight that was. Blood just coming from that cut again. It's kind of on the side of the eyebrow, more towards the nose. So that is a problematic place for it, because the blood will come down into the eye. Bell goes at the end of round 2, and I think we'll see Akbar open up clean water here, because he's won that second round, and there's also been the point deduction, so that would seem 20 points to 17 up through 2 rounds. And the Irish corner have got that cut to contend with, just applying the pressure, getting that swab in. Another adrenaline solution, leave it in there as long as they can. Pinch it together again at the end of the round. So there we go, 20 points to 17. With all 5 judges. So Kieran Molloy needs to stop Haris Akbar in this third and final round, in this first quarter-final in the welterweight division. And the winner will go through to the semi-finals, be guaranteed a bronze medal and be guaranteed $2,000 US. I do think it's really interesting, this introduction of tournament prize money, because these are substantial amounts of money for young fighters. They can make a real difference And the will to win, the desire to win has always been huge in these competitions, but that will just make it even more intense. Looking for that right hand, taking on the gloves there from Molloy. He's full of confidence here, Akbar, absolutely full of confidence. Feet moving nicely, snapping out those punches. Left hand comes back there from Molloy. He's the #1 seed for a reason. Got to the quarterfinals of the Sosikas tournament in Lithuania earlier in the year. A couple of medals there for Conor Tudsbury, got a gold, and Ramtin Musa a silver for England. We'll see Ramtin Musa this evening at middleweight. Looking for the left hand there, Molloy. Akbar managing to get that guard up. Short left hand there from Molloy, just stole in well there. Close that gap. It's the final minute. And this has been the clearest win that we've had in Ring B so far this afternoon. The first 4 fights, every single one was well and truly alive going into the third and final round. Been a good performance from Akbar. As I said, people were talking about him right from well back in the day. I mentioned that junior ABA title. I saw him win, and he was expected to win it, boxing for Bradford Police at the time. Now really a full-time fighter with the GB podium squad in Sheffield, England. So there goes the bell at the end of the third and final round, and Akbar celebrates as well. He might a slightly despondent look on the face of Molloy there as he wheeled away, having thrown a final right hand and headed back towards his corner. That was always going to be a tough ask. He's had a good competition, Molloy, knocking out Daniel Crotter of Germany, and then Mario Tudor of Romania. Just didn't go his way on this occasion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, England, Akbar Mohammed Harris.
So the #1 seed goes through. 30 points to 26, so 3 rounds to 0 plus that point deduction. That sees him safely through to the semi-final.